Teresa Yu. Today we'll be doing, okay, is it doing also? We'll be baking cake. And my method, I don't do measurements. So the non-measurement cake, that's what we're doing. So we're not going to measure the sugar, we're not going to measure the flour, we're not measuring anything. We're just going to use our eyes and just gauge it, and then we'll see how the cake comes out. If it comes out well, beautiful. But if it don't, still good luck next time. But I know it's going to come out well, because all the cake that I've been doing, I don't measure. I hate stress. So in case you don't have your tools for measurement, don't stress it out. Just play with it, and then you see you get a new flavor every day. Thank you. So now I want to introduce, in case you don't know what we're using to bake cake, is a sponge cake, and it's a fluffy sponge cake that I'm going to be baking. Now there is your flour, and we have the granulated sugar. We have the flour, the granulated sugar. This is your food preservative, the powdered one. Most times I use this powdered one because I don't trust the liquid. I've tried it before and my cake didn't last long. So I prefer what I know, and this is what is best for me. So I'm using the powdered preservative. But if you know you're going to eat your cake within 1 to 2 days, no need for any preservative. Just bake your cake and eat it immediately. But if you know you can just store your cake for a long period of time, why not? Preserve it so it won't go bad, and then you lose a lot of cake and you feel sad. So, and some people use baking powder and baking soda. Some don't use, but I prefer baking soda. I use baking powder and baking soda, but this is baking soda. You call it bicarbonate of soda, as you can see. This adds fluffiness to the cake. I love my cake moist and fluffy, so I use baking soda with baking powder. And also I have cake softener. I tried it the last time I baked the cake. It was my first time of trying it, and it came out good. So I think I'm going to be using it again. I love the way the cake tasted and the way it was moist on the mouth. So I'm going to be doing it again, and let's hope it comes out well as well. And this is the cinnamon. It gives it the flavor, like that good flavor that you cherish. But if you don't like cinnamon, or if you're allergic to cinnamon, no need to use it. And I'm going to add in a little bit of plain yogurt. This is just a practical like experiment. Like, I just like my cake coming out different way. I don't want to just be testing one traditional cake always. So I'm going to be using little bit of plain yogurt, and I'm baking it for my brother. So he said he likes rich cake, that he doesn't like cake that is not rich. So I'm going to be using milk for him. So I'm be using this and the powdered one. Please note, if you're using the liquid milk, you have to dilute it with water. Over the powder, dilute it with water, so your cake won't be added. If you just use it, maybe you feel okay, it's liquid, so you just turn it into your cake. It will add in your cake, and we don't want your cake to be strong, like something that I want you to go for war, to fight battles. So please note that this is the margarine, cooking margarine. I just like my things perfect. So I love Napa products. I am not an ambassador of them, but I love their product. It makes the cake soft and fluffy. And this is the egg. So I'm using 15 eggs, like half a crate. So this is my pan, what I use for the stirring, and the mixer I use it just for the egg, because I don't like when I use it for the butter and the butter is not soft enough. So I prefer the traditional way. I'm going to be cutting the butter. I'm using I'm using 2. I told you it's a non-measurement method, so don't be like, oh, why is she not measuring it? What's happening? Why is our method different? Please, I don't like stress, and I don't like stressing myself, and I don't like tasting one kind of food, like just the way it was in the beginning 90s, forever and ever, amen. I don't like such food, no cake. Everything I eat, I just like new variety, and it should taste well as well, not just new, but taste good. So for those of you that are baking for the first time, please note where you want your cake to be moist and fluffy. Where you want
Oh my God.
have you paused? So this is the margarine. These 2 sachets of margarine. I'll be adding sugar to it. Please note, if you don't like sugar, too much of it, if you don't like your cake to be sugary or too sweet, you don't have a sweet tooth like me, please minimize your sugar input. So what we do, we keep stirring. Please, if you're stirring clockwise, you stir clockwise throughout your baking. And if you're stirring anti-clockwise, please do throughout your baking. Thank you very much. Don't change the way you stir it. Clockwise should be clockwise, anti-clockwise should be clockwise. From beginning to the end. I'm adding more sugar. Oh, this is it. You stir until it's fluffy, like pale yellow. Very pale. Then you stop. Hello. So this is the butter. Look at it very well. Looks fluffy. That's how it's supposed to be. But if you have more strength, you can keep mixing, maybe for 30 minutes. But depending on your strength. So now the gas. Sorry, I didn't show you when I was putting on the gas. So I put on the gas. We'll allow it to be heating as we're doing the mixture, so the temperature will be regularized. I'm sorry for not showing you most of the videos because the lady that was helping me with the phone to hold the phone whilst I do the baking just left. So I'm left with recording and doing the baking myself. Thank you very much for your understanding. So these are the eggs. I want to be cracking them now so we could start the mixture. These are the eggs. Please don't crack the egg inside the bowl you'll be using, because you don't want eggshell to fall inside, and you start dipping your hand in and start the process of removing it. Like what I was saying, I just said something and I did something else, so there's a crack eggshell inside here. I'll be taking it out later. So you crack somewhere else and just open inside. This. So let me see. I'm trying to gauge the butter with the egg. This butter, sorry, not the butter. The butter is not that much, so let me just use 11 eggs. I think that will do. But if it's not enough, like I told you, this is stress-free baking. I don't bake with stress. So when it's not enough, I'll know where the butter is ready. From the texture, you're supposed to know if your egg is little or too much, and when it's perfect. Please bear with me. think this should do. Okay, this is it. Let's bring. Sorry that you can't see everything. I'm apologizing for that. So you turn the egg inside your butter. You see it looking fluffy already, so this is the texture we're looking for, that we want in our cake. I can smell the vanilla. I have not added milk or any vanilla flavor to it. Like, I'm obsessed with vanilla flavor. Okay, so this is it. You stir your butter together with the butter and the egg. You stir. If you feel it's not you've not stirred it well, try to scrape the side and make sure it's neat. I'm using my hand in case you don't have the tool to do that. So everything about baking cake, don't make it feel it's mathematics. You have to complete everything first. A must be equals to Z first. No. It's just easy. Just play with it and you find out you can actually bake. Baking is not a big deal. That's what I keep telling people. Don't feel baking is a big deal. Baking is not a big deal. When you set your heart to it, you can do it. First, this time, to add the flour. Whilst adding the flour, you have to add bit by bit. You add, you stir, you check the texture. You add again. Remember, bit by bit. I know you will say like, oh, did you add bit to bit? Okay, no. But for you, the first time or the first time trying out baking without measuring your ingredients, please use the step-by-step method. Thank you. So as you can see, it's coming out well. But when you look at it, you still see some butter. It's not well. You need to see how to add flour to it. Please, if you know you're not adding milk to it, don't add too much flour. I'm adding so much flour because I'm going to be adding milk to it and adding water to the milk, so it makes it more lighter. And at the end of the day, I'll be able to get the exact texture I'm looking for. It tastes yummy, but not yummy enough. That's because I'm not adding much sugar to it. I'll be adding sugar to my portion later. I'm baking for myself and my elder brother, and he's not a sugar fan, but I have a sugar tooth. So a man is gonna do what a man is gonna do. I'm not going to kill myself because it doesn't like sugar. All I have to do is when I'm done with ease, I put it in the pan and then add more sugar to mine. Don't feel that okay, adding more sugar later will cause any damage. No. And when you feel your butter is too hard, add egg and sugar and then mix again. That's what I do, and it doesn't cost a thing. Like, it doesn't spoil it. You leaving it like, oh, let me just manage it like that. No, that's where you go wrong. So if I feel my butter is not coming out well or it's too thick, I'm going to be adding more egg to it. I don't have to wax the egg again. I just put it directly here. That's what I do. I tell you, baking is fun. I don't have to kill myself before I get the perfect cake. So I know some of you will be like, okay, let's see how it comes out. Yes, we see how it comes out at the end of the day. So this is my milk, the bowl, sorry, and this is the milk. Remember to add water. So I've added water to it. And I'm going to be adding powdered milk too. Okay? So if you look at it very well, I've added sugar, like the sugar is not enough. So I've added more granulated sugar to it. All I have to do is to add sugar and mix. If I want to add egg again, I add egg and mix. What you just need for the start is for you just to get the mixture of the butter and sugar, and then wax your egg, mix your egg, separate and mix it very well. Let it be very fluffy, and your butter should be fluffy too. So we're adding the milk bit by bit. As we're adding the milk, we're checking the texture. Remember, this is just about fun. Baking for fun. If you like, after you tried it and you love the cake so much, you can try it with measurements. Then you write your recipe down. I'm not good at writing recipe. I love the kitchen so much. I just love playing in the kitchen. That's what I like doing. Just to play around and then get something beautiful at the end of the day to eat. But the playing around part, that's my best part of being in the kitchen with baking. Tastes good. Like really, really good. Don't say I'm good, really good. I'm adding more flour to it because my milk is still left. And I want it to taste creamy. Please, when you want to do your flour, you're supposed to filter it to sieve. Nigeria will say filter, but you have to sieve it. But I do not sieve mine. I don't sieve. I told you I hate work. I hate stress. So I don't sieve. I don't sieve my baking sugar. I don't sieve my flour. I don't sieve at all. This actually comes out well. Add little more milk. I know you'll be like, this girl likes sweet mouth. Yes, I like sweet mouth. And I like to talk a lot too, so not just sweet mouth, but I love talking too. If you're tired of hearing my voice, please just mute it and be watching the step. Thank you. And don't forget to like and give me a review. Like, tell me what to think about the cake. If you tried it, how it came out, if it came out well, or you got something wrong, or if you don't like my method, or the whatever you feel that you don't like or you like, please just tell me so I'll be able to work on it. If it's my talking, I pray, but there's nothing prayers cannot do, so I should be able to work on it too. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Thank you. Keep missing. The video is long. Yes, I know. I don't want to jump any step. I don't want to skip and then continue. No, I don't like that. Okay. I told you I'll be using little of the yogurt. It's plain yogurt. Plain sweetened, sorry. Not just plain sweetened. So this should be enough to give me the salt taste that I need. Okay, this is my first time of actually trying it with yogurt. These are, sorry, it has cleaned up, but this baking powder. Ow. This is okay. This should do. Let's take this and watch. No, it's not enough. Please mind the way you put you add your baking powder, because sometimes baking powder putting too much could go wrong, and too much of baking powder have this weird bitter sweet taste, like very weird. So we don't want to go wrong with the baking powder, but you can actually play with your baking soda. This is the baking soda. This should be enough. When you add, you mix. Then this is my preservative. Time to add the preservative to it. Hope you can see what I'm adding. No, I'm not adding much. Look at it. Let's add a bit of the preservative because we don't want the cake to go bad. Good. This should do. And if you like cinnamon, add cinnamon. That should do. So this is my cake softener. I just pour two. Don't mind me. It's time to oil your pan. Yep, I use vegetable oil. So this is the cake, all done in the oven. Shut in the oven. Hello guys, so the cake is ready. These are the ones I put in small pan. Then there's the other one. It's a bit burnt, but it's okay. It looks yummy, so I guess It should be yummy. Wow! Like seriously, this cake is so beautiful and fluffy. Oh, didn't let me get the knives. Can't wait. Well, let's see. Wow, it's actually fluffy. It's going to taste good. Wow. Thank you guys.